And here's a live look from Skyshot 16 on what it feels like to be a GPU miner right now. Rusty's Crypto Cave here, and thank you to Adam C. and Cerulo and High Point National in 2017 for that photograph, and the photo was taken by yours truly. And yeah, it's kind of what it feels like to be a GPU miner right now. There's ain't shit happening and face in the mud. But so didn't really plan on making another Helium video, but back to back. But it's what's working. It's what's actually making me some money. So I'm going to go over the few days of results of HIP 131, which was the Helium improvement proposal that basically requires your Wi-Fi hotspots to have a CDR, call detail records data, which is, I guess, essentially like connections, like devices connecting to your hotspots and stuff to validate and verify that the hotspots are indeed where they are, and so on and so forth. So it basically gave me about a 40 to 50% bump in Helium rewards, it looks like. On top of like data and stuff like that too. So it's not all that. So it's we'll go over everything and we'll see what it looks like. So I'll fire up the phone and we'll put a screen recording on, and I'll go through each of the individual hotspots. And let's see here. Open up Helium Geek. I wish there was kind of like a web version for Helium Geek. It'd make things a lot easier. But I'm going to go into all the hotspots, and we're going to start the screen recording. The first one I'm going to pull up is this one is the indoor hotspot at the fiance's house, I believe. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what this one is. And we'll go to daily rewards, and so on and so forth. So you see it was hovering around just under 900, so that 800 and some mobile per day range. Had a little dip there on the 5th, and then we got some data rewards there. You can see the little red slivers and the 6th, and then it just kept ramping up. And that was pretty much I think it was the 5th or the 6th is when that Helium improvement proposal took place. So that's when it was pretty much activated on the network. And let's see, went from high sevens, had one little dip, which I think I did have an issue with it. It was down. If you see that last video, it was down, or I was getting 0.75 because the speed wasn't the greatest, or the ping time or something wasn't good. So that's what the issue there was. But all's well and good now. Everything's all green in the app. So that's for the little dip there in the 5th. But then that was also the day of the Helium improvement proposal. So from 700s to jump to 930s, 1200s, 1400s, just as of yesterday. So 1482. So that's pretty damn good. As you see the data rewards, because I try to make sure I connect to the hotspots, and when I have my phone there, and if any mess around, like you're watching videos or scrolling through Twitter or Instagram or whatever I'm doing, it will get rewarded on the data. So then the next one I'm going to pull up is going to be, this is the indoor hotspot at my house. And look at this chart. Yeah, anywhere from under 300, so mid 100 range. 500, 400, 15, 14, 11, 7, 13. So nice substantial jump. Big part of it is data too, but you can even still see there's still a little bit of a jump there in just the blue, just because of I guess there's not as many hotspots that are verified, so the ones that are actually verified are actually getting more of the rewards. So that was very nice. And then next one, this is the outdoor hotspot at my house as well. So this will be, again, this chart you can see a couple different bumps. On the far left of the chart, probably somewhere around August 18th. That is when I update the location of it and it moved on the roof and everything took place and it processed on the network. So it went from 300 and some a day up to 800 and some a day mobile tokens. And then You can see the boost nearly at the end. Nice little jump from 800s to 1200s. That is about a 50% increase, and there's not a whole lot of data on there either, so that is pretty damn good if you ask me. And then the very last one is going to be the outdoor hotspot at the fiance's place. This one hasn't been up and running all that long, but as you can see, the first couple days before the HIP went into place was 800s and then 1200s. And there's only little tiny slivers of data up there. So that's about a 40-50% increase there as well. So so that's a pretty damn good increase as far as rewards and things like that. So definitely not complaining about that at all. I stopped the screen recording. So definitely nice bumps. Not sure how long it's going to last, because probably as more and more hotspots come on and get verified and have connections and people figure it out, it's pretty much, I make sure I try to connect to each of my hotspots with my Helium device, which is just my regular old cell phone. If you've seen the last video, I did the dual SIM setup, and I have my main carrier on here and also Helium on here. So I've been using that, and I just try to make sure I connect to the Wi-Fi in both those places. Pretty much, because I'm in both places every single day, so I do try to make sure I connect to both of them. So the indoor hotspots and stuff have a pretty decent range to them, and so like I said, I try to connect to them, and I also like to make sure I'm outside far enough away from the houses and the locations of where the hotspots are that I can also connect to the outdoor hotspots just by every day, just to make sure I get that connection, get the validation, so that way I make sure my hotspots are earning as much as they possibly can that day, and just go about my day and do what I normally do. So I could probably even earn more if I would just set my phone and just play videos all day, but I'm not gonna do that just because I kind of need my phone with me to do stuff. But so if I had a separate device, there's probably people that will do that, and that's kind of gaming the system too, but just to get increased data rewards. But I kind of just do what I do, and if I'm going to watch a YouTube video, instead of watching it on a laptop, I'll watch it on here. So that's the only kind of changes and stuff that I made, just get the data going through there. That helps out instead of just watching it on the computer. And like I said in the previous video too, the hotspots at my house weren't really affected as far as like I don't have to have connections to them all the time, because they are not in the A and B zones, as you see over here. A and B zones are the ones that are with the 0.5 multiplier or higher. Both of the spots my fiance's place are in a B zone, so they are affected. So I have to make sure I do connect to those every day. And this is gonna take 5-6 months, something like that, somewhere in there. So, and then the other thing, so it's pretty much today marks a full week of being a Helium mobile subscriber. I'm also going to start another screen recording and just record from the Helium mobile app on the phone, and we'll see exactly how much as far as mapping rewards. So today's the September 8th. We are at about 148. About 10 p.m. at night is when all this stuff resets, and you see what your rewards are for the day, everything like that, and the Helium Geek app updates and this app updates, so on and so forth. So I already have my 40 eligible hexes for today mapped. 40 of 40 pretty much all week. There's the 850 on the first, 867, 773, 765, 777, 775, and 804 from just yesterday. And then, like I said, today's already maxed out, so it'll be good there. And then you can pop over to the wallet. 5614 mobile is what I received. Probably sorry to flashbang is here. That wasn't too bad. We'll give this a refresh. Yeah, I was going to say the price is lower than that now. The idea. 1 week, $6.28 from mapping. So 2 weeks would be pacing for 24, 4 weeks pacing for, or 12 I should say, and then the full month would be about $24 just in mapping rewards. I'm not sure if they're going to cap it at $20 for mapping rewards or not. That I think I'm not sure, but overall, even if they do and then the phone bill ends up being free, that's fine with me. Or if it ends up going up to 24, 25, or 23, or whatever it ends up being, that's great too. So that's all working out well. Plus, I get the data rewards and the hotspots. So Win-win is what I consider that. So it's currently working, currently making me some money. And like I said, I am stashing like a little moon bag of Helium Mobile, but the majority of it is being swapped out for either USDC or Solana, and then put on Coinbase. Like this week's rewards, I swapped out to Solana. And let's see, get to this transaction spreadsheet. We'll go over to end up right on Helium. That worked out well. So yeah, for the week, 26,769. Mobile for the week, worth about $30, just under $31. Swapped it into 0.23163 Solana. At the time, it was worth about $128 for Solana price, and so at that value, that was $29.75. And then I stashed away $1,000 to the moon bag of Helium Mobile, which is only $1. Not much. It is what it is. I kind of want to, as I get this closer to break even, I'll probably start stashing some more mobile. I'm debating about the mobile. Oops, I think I might have forgot to do Steam. Oh yeah, I might have forgot to stop the screen recording on the phone. But anyway, as the Solana the Helium Mobile that I earned for mapping rewards, I'm debating, do I want to cash that out? Do I want to use that to pay for bill? Do I want to keep it, put it in the moon bag? Got to figure that out. Didn't decide in that portion yet, but I'm probably going to keep a spread, make another tab here. I'm kind of have a ton of tabs. Might be running out of tabs. I thought about making another sheet with all these devices in them, and then I'm not sure how well that will work. I'd probably have to rebuild a lot of them with the formulas to pull from the current prices. Like, I don't feel like doing that. So, won't get into doing that. So we'll let that go. So, I'm not going to worry about that. I'll deal with the tabs in the spreadsheet. So, and there's going to be another one out of here. I did order an RXD0. Use some Ethereum to pay for that. So that is on the way. Well, not on the way, but on the way later this month. I did get it in before they were sold out. So $3.99, not too shabby. Spend some more ETH on it. So use Ethereum to pay for it. ETH price was around 2,200. I actually think I spent just about the same amount of Ethereum, or maybe even a little bit more, to buy this one that I did the AL0, just because the price of ETH tanked since I bought the AL0. So it is what it is. I've been kind of using, I still have a good chunk of Ethereum, so the 0.2, 0.3, whatever that I've been spending, not too concerned. So another device to track. We'll keep an eye on that. But as far as that goes, we're up to break-even percent, 34-35% on these devices. Working our way into the first outdoor hotspot, and then once we get through them, now I think the percentages are going to increase a good bit, because if it ends up being $25-30 a week, we're gonna chop that down fairly quickly. So that'll be nice. Get those paid off, and then get them into total profitability. So and then we'll be good. So hopefully Helium doesn't change more things, but we'll see. But anyway, that's about all for this video. If you are interested in becoming a Helium Mobile subscriber, like I did before, I'll leave the link down below. I think we each get a couple bucks, so you can probably deposit it into your account, put towards your bill, or your bill gets discounted. Either way, you do get a few dollars for that, and it helps the channel out. So till the next one, hopefully I can make another video on some GPU content here. So just because something needs to happen, it's just boring as hell and nothing really going on. I haven't really changed anything, so I'm going to talk about what things are changing. So yeah, so that's it. We'll catch you later.